The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, 993. Usually Tuesdays we're talking about professionalized wrestling. This is a Monday Mayhem Show. Kind of like, I think we started on Mondays actually originally when we were first doing the show back in the day. But we have a lot of fun for you tonight. Raw is going on, so we are going to get news and bits here and there throughout the show. That's my wavy arms going on right there if you're on the video with us here. But we do have a crew with us. First of all, we do have from the Mad Cave, and actually from the upstairs Mad Domicidal is Mad Mike joining us.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Mad Mike.
My child is currently sleeping
Yes.
in the next room, so this will probably be as loud as my voice gets the entire show, which I'm sure will be a great comfort to 95% of you.
Yeah.
And the 5% that miss that are going to be upset that I'm not going to randomly shout something, you know. There's plenty of other shows.
Now I really want to push your buttons on this kind of stuff. So we also have
Sorg, with the news this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already in a bad space.
Oh no, we'll get to that. We'll get to the code red that got called out earlier today when we saw the news from Australia. But also with us is spending a springtime residence on Jupiter is the Riz.
We still do. Oh yeah, I guess I'm still in space.
Well, I mean, you still visit there. I mean,
still
you just
there.
have a secondary residence.
Nice little,
You're like a dual citizen right now, I think.
It's a nice visit to Jupiter, where apparently, by the way, the rumor is false. People don't go there to get more stupider. Just want to point that out.
Jupiter?
In Jupiter.
Is this a song I should be aware of?
How do you not know that? How do you not know this, Sorg?
Sorg. People go to Jupiter to get more stupider. People go to Mars. People go to Mars to drop some bars. People go to Earth when there's a dearth. Like it's a whole thing.
It's all wrapped up into one giant solar system.
I'm not even gonna tell you why people go to Uranus.
Anyways, also with us, already facepalming on this show is Tony Kincaid, manager to the stars at RWA, also your resident dungeon master on Top Rope Tabletop this campaign.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow that one up, so great. That's fun.
Hey, I do love your sparkly jacket is in the background.
It is
showing off a little bit. I like it.
I'm also wearing my greatest achievement.
Art. What is on that shirt for those that may be on the audio version?
For those on the audio version, I am wearing my one of one shirt labeled Art. It is called Art. It is my greatest masterpiece, and it is when I successfully defeated a whole lot of dude Crash while he was the RWA heavyweight champion. I am 1-0 in singles competition, and that defeat came at the hands of putting the smacketh down, as Dwayne would say, on the RWA heavyweight champion, which is what I did.
Oh, there you go. We'll be talking about RWA. You got an interesting time, as long as there's not a blizzard this time. Because you've been delayed twice in this blizzard situation. I want to know who you've been praying to for that situation. It's
all me, baby. It's all me. I am the snow god. I am the snow god.
Oh, get some distance with that mic again, low blown out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm the snow god.
You are the snow god. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But in the meantime,
is that better right there?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
My voice carries.
It's a good spot. I mean, you got that you just did commentary on Friday, so I'm sure you're still high level from that with 2PW this past week.
That is true. 2PW presents Distortion now live on the Indie Wrestling live stream .live.
This is true.
Had some 8 or 9 matches that were banger after banger. Very proud of the work that the 2PW team put in. Specifically, I do want to shout out Emily Doyle, who deserves an immense amount of credit for getting 2PW the amount of eyes we had in Irwin, coming from Worthington to Irwin. I know the show is hyping up RWA, but I can't not talk pride
friends of the
about
show, friends of RWA and everything like that. That's fine.
Yeah, and it's with all the negative that went on in the indie scene today and this weekend, it would be nice to celebrate the fact that some companies do know how to work with each other and share talent as opposed to using it to promote themselves. But what do I know?
Yeah, we'll see. And of course, we'll talk about some other things going on. There was a little bit of an announcement over the weekend about what we're doing next in the wrestling world at the Wrestling Mayhem show, and we'll, not much to talk about just yet, other than it's happening on April Fool's Day. So we're going to get weird with you guys on April Fools, and you'll be hearing announcements and everything over the next few weeks about who's involved, and we're crossing the T's on a lot of the talent right now. And we're very excited to bring you some of this stuff. So hopefully get you guys some of those announcements very soon. So in the meantime, let's get into the news, and we have to talk about a very personal item here. And I don't know if we want to get into the implications for the Mayhem Mania later. Maybe we can hold off for that. But Mad Mike, you've been the inspiration. You've been following it. It got you to watch TNA again a little bit, probably. But
sorry.
Yes,
I went to a pay-per-view, like in Poughkeepsie.
You did. That's right. That's right.
Just to see them.
So the inspiration looks like they are with AEW. They're on the House Rules show in Australia, which will be their house show. And is there an official word? Did they get the graphic?
I haven't seen a graphic yet.
This could be a one shot since they were in Australia and they happen to be between contracts.
I don't think so. They had mic time and said that they are all elite.
Well, there you go. So it's not like the Baron Corbin situation.
I'm assuming that elite is with 2 eyes.
Elite.
I would hope so. That'd be awesome.
It should be.
It really should be.
And if that is their graphic, I will be forced to buy that shirt.
This is true
by nature. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a few.
Okay.
First of all, the Mayhem Mania implications is that there are none. Because of KC War, now I can never book them again this season. If they're already on the card, I would have let stand because we've had past precedent for something like this before. But yeah, because of KC War, my dreams are dead. My soul is crushed. And I do vow eternal revenge on him.
Okay. You have vowed eternal revenge on the Muay Thai maniac.
Have you heard what he says before his matches?
I still get a match with Ray Rowe. Do you think I'm scared?
That's true, and he's a fucking Viking these days.
He is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm scared? No.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm undefeated on this show.
So
anyway.
So the inspirations in AEW, that's turning into a pretty rockin' women's division on the tag team scene right now.
So I have no problems with them joining AEW.
Okay.
I love those girls. Get your money, get your
Mm-hmm.
exposure, get your TV time. My problem is, again, with the booking. If you are in Australia and you have the inspiration on your payroll, if you have signed them, why do you have them debut on an untelevised house show when you had a pretty big televised event the day before
Right.
that featured
Right.
the women's tag team championships?
Sure.
Which, by the way, one of your champions wrote their fucking theme song.
I'm sure that will come around. Come around in some manner. We did debut another girl during that match.
Yes, and they attacked, and she attacked the Babes of Wrath, which is fine. Guess who should have made the fucking save from that?
There's a story there. But also, I think there's something to say for creating something special for that house show and something newsworthy for the house show. Because that was a stacked show. That was 2.5 hours, and it was wall to wall. Okay. So I could see maybe not, like, I feel like if you dropped inspiration in iconics, whatever you want to call them, in the middle of that, I think you would have diluted that a little bit. Whereas
I don't think so.
The only other thing I heard from the house show was the fun video of Moxley and Orange Cassidy giving each other the most severe kicks I've ever seen. So as you would, hands in pockets. So yeah, Riz?
I feel like we're missing what builds wrestling nowadays. Because in this time we're going, why wasn't the inspiration on here? Why wasn't the inspiration on there? The reason why they're doing it this way is so that they can have that interaction on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on everything. They want that hidden gem of, oh, maybe this is real. Maybe this is what's going on here.
And also maybe I should buy a ticket to House Rules when they come to my town.
Exactly. Like it's that whole thing of anything can happen. Anyone can show up.
It also helps people tune into Wednesday and Saturday. It's an old school concept of, anything can happen at the house show or turn into anything can happen on a Wednesday or Saturday with Dynamite and Collision. Tony Khan has shown that he thinks a lot like the way it ran in the late 80s, early 90s up to, but adds a social media element to it. I do agree with Mike, by the way. I do think they should have saved Babes of Wrath in that scenario. But I see the understanding. I don't 100% agree with it, but you have the inspiration now. That's that's the sticking point. You now have, and maybe hasn't been a graphic yet, but Fightful is reporting that they've signed long-term deals, so you got to take that as true. Sap doesn't screw this stuff up. He usually double and triple checks his sources. So if Fightful's saying they've signed, and that makes the women's division in AEW pretty strong with dedicated tag teams, which is a big deal.
Absolutely. And you could do anything with them too, but I think they'll probably stick with tag teams for the most part on that one. So
I don't know. It to me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to have them on the house show.
Bigger question here is, Mad Mike, are you going to watch AEW now?
I do watch AEW. I don't know why people think I don't. I don't watch it
because the way you talk about it on this show. Honestly,
I don't watch it as regularly.
No.
I don't enjoy it as much because I think the booking is kind of trash a lot of times. And honestly, I think the booking of their women's division is especially trash, which is why I feel like a debut like that should have been for television and not for a house show. I understand the house, like anything can happen on the house shows. I get that. I do. But I think if you're in the fucking home country of, if you mention women's tag team wrestling, there's only about 5 teams that actually come to mind, like 5 real teams for people who know women's tag team wrestling. And they are in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
If not 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like right up there with like either the Kabuki Warriors or the Bellas or Boss and Hug or wherever you want to put up top. They're up there because now they have the chance to make history and be the first women's tag team to win the tag titles in WWE,
mm-hmm.
TNA, and AEW. I think it's a bigger deal, and I think it should have been used for television because Sorg, no show has ever been like, hey, you know what? We have a lot of stuff on here. Let's have one segment where it's not a lot of stuff. It's always hype. It's always hype. Yes.
I would counter
for
that a little bit.
Grand Slam,
Yeah.
for Grand Slams in the history of their company, it's always hype.
Yeah. Well, also like you have a weird anomaly where you had 2 title chains on Dynamite this week, but not a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
In that case, so I thought that was kind of interesting too. So, like, and I think it was a very good week for AEW. I think they put in some killer matches on both shows. Had a lot of surprises on both shows. Did a great show with Australia. Did a great show on Wednesday. Like if it was a very pay-per-view and pay-per-view setup week for them. For Revolution in just roughly a month, under a month, if I'm not mistaken. 15th. Yeah, that's about right. About a month. Exactly, actually. But, you know, I think, that's all I got on that. So I don't know, Tony, you were kind of reacting over there too.
Yeah, it's not wrong. AEW's biggest weakness in their booking is also their greatest strength, and that they have such talent that it's hard to find a spot for them. But then you also don't have your valley, which is why, you know, I've always had a problem with the fact that Ring of Honor's not put as prominent as it probably should be, and I'm biased with it when it comes to Ring of Honor. Like, I know too many people there, and I want to see them get national recognition. So that's my bad. But also, Ring of Honor is what brought me back to pro wrestling when it died in the early 2000s. So I want competition, and I think the best way to have competition is to have so much wrestling that it has to be good, because you don't have an alternative. You're then putting out a bad wrestling show. AEW had a great week. I think they had a better week than WWE. If we're going by on a week-to-week basis, I think they had a better week than WWE. Yeah. So props, but it's a new week. I want to see the Iconics. I want to see them. Or the Inspiration, excuse me. I want to see them challenge, and I want to see them in that role on Wednesday, on Saturday. I want you to put the women in a prominent role on your Wednesday show. Yes, sometimes Saturday, but I don't want it relegated, because the one thing that WWE does better than AEW sometimes is that they, at least the top women, get prominent spots. Now, mind you, it's the same 3 top women, but
they've been rotating that though.
Well, I was just gonna say, there has been a huge, ever since the Rumble, there has been a shift. So it's complicated. Wrestling's not as easy to pick up as it was 10 years ago.
So I want to touch on some of the comments over on Facebook. Thank you everybody for joining us on this weird night here tonight, and then we'll I got to take a quick break, and we'll touch base on how WWE is doing this week too. Any other news that might be coming out. So first of all, Tina's saying social media buzz is more organic, a bit more than just television. I think is resonating what we're saying, but around the same time. What's that?
I mean, doesn't that mean that people are paying more attention to AEW on social media than on their television?
But isn't that also a tool to get more people to watch your television in the long run too? So I mean, you have to multi, and it's just one thing. You know, it's just one thing on top of MJF being everywhere and putting over Becky Lynch, on top of these matches, on top of the stuff that turned up on John Oliver and all over the news lately, right?
Okay. So, but Sorg, I didn't watch Grand Slam.
Okay.
I was busy.
Okay.
I was doing stuff.
Yes.
If you told me they were on Grand Slam, would I have gone back to watch it?
Okay.
You bet your ass I would.
Well, I mean, they already
I
had the reasons to watch the show.
No. For some people.
Okay.
You told me, I saw the card, and I'm like, okay, that title's not changing hands. That title's not changing hands. I know who's winning that match. I know who's winning that match.
Okay.
I know who's winning that match. There was no reason for me to watch it.
Okay.
There's no reason for me to watch it.
Okay. I understand
But
because it's not for you. We've talked about this.
No. It's just, I'm saying, if you're going to have a big debut, give people a reason to go back and tune in.
Okay. Well, I mean,
because the woman that debuted, we didn't even say her name.
Okay.
You know why? Because nobody knows who she is.
Okay. But she's a big. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, we're not saying her name yet. It's probably going to lead into a Wednesday thing, and if I'm sure the Inspiration might have a segment because that's been done multiple times. Check out this house show. The U.S. title changed in a random house show at Lake Placid. Let's go back and show that match.
Check out what happened at New Japan this past weekend with Andrade, because Andrade's a fixture over there too. I keep forgetting about that until I watch New Japan. I'm like, oh shit, Andrade's here. That's right. That's a whole thing. So,
Andrade, unrelated, by the way, Andrade is the funniest person on Twitter this week.
Oh yeah.
His dunk on Logan Paul was a riot.
Jeez, what did he say for those who didn't see?
So Hangman did I think it was a reverse Spanish fly, and he was like, "Oh look, another move Logan Paul can steal," and I popped, just poof.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah, but I mean, okay.
And that's a whole other thing. That's not even in this conversation.
Tina brought up a good point. Tina, she mentioned, like, we can sit here and say that, oh, it should have been on, here, it should have been on there, but it didn't, and we're still talking about it. We're still having. I'm still putting in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. We're all
helping because I don't have the faith in them to follow through on it.
Okay. Well, you can tune in Tuesday or Wednesday to see what's happening there. I don't know what day it is.
I'm not gonna because I don't have faith in them. I'm gonna wait to see if they're on, and then if they're on, I'll watch.
I cannot wait for the first Renee interview with
Yes.
Period.
Oh my God. TSA maximize power of customer service experience. It's an outdated concept. What is Mike is mentioning in Tina's opinion. With long-term TV contracts, says partner with networks, it's changing the booking. Again, plus you're talking about, as you mentioned. Also, KC War is in the chat room, and Mike, let's see, this is for you. I will drink your fucking blood, Mike.
Oh, you're gonna get a really high cholesterol. So good luck with that.
On that note, thank you everybody that does support the show. Right away.
Making it easy on me.
Okay, that was.
Thank you, everybody. That's a great response. Like, I love the cell phone in that. Thank you, everybody that does support the show here at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. We have a little bit extra stuff going on in there. We talked about Ahmed Johnson's interesting Warzone PlayStation promos, for instance, and we are now time releasing those on YouTube as well. So if you want to go check those out, but the first bat is going to. There's just like so much good stuff that's been on our Patreon between this on AwesomeCast, especially AwesomeCast has some great like kind of information for you guys about security and stuff. And we decided we're going to start kind of letting those out of the bag here eventually as well. So especially the more evergreen stuff. So thank everybody that does support the show at the fan of the show level. Bo diggity. Woo. It's a low-key night.
Woo.
Because we don't want to wake the baby. So in Team Hammerfist,
I don't think you guys could wake them.
Tupac family, Bubba Brewer, Jason French, and Tina Keys at the Poppy Club level. Dave Ponder, who says, please use code Dave26 at gcxc.com/eventspa for discount registration at races. Dave has had a great series of videos where he's been running or interviewing with a polar bear and Cupid. Go check out his account, Prof Pod, on most social medias. And at the also Rats in a Trench Coat, Tony Kincaid. Hello there. And True Prince Pro T-Pop. put a pin on that. I want to talk about what T-Pop did for me this week and did for all of us and did for the internet. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Also at the Pizza Club level, the Riz.
Okay, you should just rename it the Riz level at this point.
At the Riz level is the Riz and Justin Cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have to do a thing? Oh, and at the manager
right
level,
There's
Bradley.
one. And then there's the other.
Okay.
There's one.
The other way. Other way.
I'll get the other way.
There you go. The other way.
There's the old one.
There's the old one.
And then also the new one.
There's a new one.
And then back to the old one.
Camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. All right. Wedgie Nation.
This is somebody's thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not yucking their yum.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
We just provide it. We don't kick shame. We will hand you the kink.
You know what? Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
There you go. There you go. Happy President's Day.
Right back over here.
No,
No?
we're not celebrating that.
Well, we're not. I mean,
Sorg,
you can
Sorg,
pick your favorite president.
Jack Tunney gets enough love on this show. We don't.
Happy Jack Tunney Day.
President Jack
Happy
Tunney.
Jack Tunney Day.
What did you learn from Jack Tunney?
The
I
Macho
learned
Man was
lot.
screwed over.
I learned that this match must have a winner. That's what I learned from Jack Tunney.
I learned Tuesday in Texas just goes to shit. So
As all things on Tuesday in Texas.
that's why I leave Texas
Pretty
by.
much, yeah.
That's why when I go to Texas, I make sure I leave by Monday.
Right.
Nothing good
No,
happens in Texas. on
literally,
Tuesday.
I'm stuck in Texas during WrestleMania. So
Oof.
yeah, I know, right? Also use the code Mayhem for your first month free of Red Shoe. No, we're not doing that. No. I'm just reading. I need to read these before I read them. Oh my gosh, so much is
Red Shoe
happening
Diaries.
there. Oh
Let's do
my
it.
gosh. And Gunther just chopped the mustache off of Dominic. We're getting updates from Raw right
man,
now.
Spoilers.
There you
No
go.
All right, so-
spoilers.
So hold on.
Oh.
hold on. If we're
Spoilers
gonna- if
over
we're gonna
there.
talk,
Most
Hold on,
will
if
see
we're
this
gonna talk
tomorrow.
Raw.
So
hold on. I literally have it on.
I was
right
going
now.
to come
Billy
back
just
to
got
something. Oh,
slingshotted.
no, wait. I got to talk about T-Pop before I forget because I teased
Yeah,
that in a
T-Pop.
moment. T-Pop did the, okay, first of all, there was the end of Thursday Night Fights last week at 880 Wrestling. MV1, great match there. Great meat match. The crowd was definitely on a level that night. And at the end, Blizzy came out and challenged him. And we put the video up of some fans started singing "My Way" from Limp Bizkit, and more
I
of the
heard about
crowd
that.
joined in.
Yes.
And to the point that T-Pop took the footage and made a highlight reel to My Way in the style of the, I believe, WrestleMania 17 Rock versus Stone Cold, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Fucking beautiful. This is what I love about wrestling. That and after so many years out, Jimmy DeMarco returned this past week and a dildo was involved in
Of course it was.
It was thrown into the ring.
Of course it was.
It's just like the good old days back in the real IWC in the Chuck Roberts era when it was the most interesting and hands down and just
Where an announcement had to be made that you should not throw.
oh my god,
Any dildos
Chuck
in the
Roberts coming out there and saying listen, because there was a cage match and there
Listen,
and
bud.
the crowd listen buddy pal and there was a cage match and everybody was throwing him in and they're chanting sex.
Wait, are we?
And
was there an impromptu dildo cage match?
it became
No.
yes, this is about
I mean, yes.
2012 and it's probably on the indiewrestling.us YouTube and to the point where poor Chuck Roberts had to come out the next show and say please do not throw anything, we cannot have this again, even that, especially that. So it was such a it's like moments like that are why I create videos for wrestling. Yes.
If I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
it was not only just a cage match. I believe that was the fans bring the weapons cage match. And that's why he was saying that stuff, because they were bringing that stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's only a weapon if you use it.
It wasn't.
properly.
Jeez.
It's a non-zero amount of times that I've seen fans bring large flaccid projectiles into pro wrestling weapons matches, I'd have a lot of nickels if I had a nickel for every time, like an exorbitant amount of nickels.
I'm going to find this match. I swear I'm going to find this match.
Boy.
I mean,
Well,
I have.
I probably
I've
can't
seen-
show it, but because
We
of
can't
I have-
show anything.
I've seen every color of the rainbow thrown into a ring now, and I've been doing this for 8 years.
So you've seen a rainbow party.
Well, I was at Sagwa.
Is that, yeah, you were a
Couple weeks ago.
Singawa. You made friends. You made furry friends. So
I did make for actually. We'll talk about that later, please.
yes, we'll get into that. Okay. What is going on with WWE? No, we were not bringing back the dildo cage match for the April Fool's show. Probably.
Maybe we will.
Not yet.
Probably.
Not yet.
That's coming in Sorg
If
stock.
there is a wait,
Or wait,
wait,
so-
my graphics guy is asking me that. Do not make the graphic, or do. I
Make
don't
it.
know if I'll use it, but
he's already
it.
making the graphic.
He's
I
making the
guarantee
graphic
he's
right now.
already
Hold
making
on.
the graphic.
The cage is
You
made
will
of
have
dildo.
you have
is the
You'll have the
cage
graphic
made?
by the end of
Can
the
we
night.
put a cage in the warehouse? I don't think the ceiling's
Time
high
out.
enough.
Time out.
Yeah, let
Four sides of dildos. It like light tubes. You loop the light tubes together like dildos, and then fans
You know
throw
how
the
expensive
cage.
dildos are?
Yes. Then fans throw the cage into the ring in a role reversal.
now
Book it, okay?
Will there
Book
be a
it.
dildo on the pole? Oh, I was so afraid of this. I
or-
should have announced the match
or-
tonight so they'd stop suggesting stuff.
or
a dildo
or-
is
or-
the pole match.
So if we're doing the steel cage match,
Listen.
would the dildos be blue?
Of course, you'd have to go old
Of
school.
course.
Old
Of
school.
course.
Oh my God, what is happening in my chat room
What
right
is
now?
happening? You started this one.
You started this, Sorg.
This
This
is
is
your
this is
fault.
on you. This is your fault.
Oh no, this chat room.
Jesse said I'm doing this shit on my work computer.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
All
Fans
right.
bring the dildos. Fans bring the
Fans
dildos.
bring the dildos, man.
Fans bring yeah, that's the only thing because I can't
Oh,
afford that
boy.
many. That's not
Sponsored
in the
by
budget.
Bad Dragon, maybe?
I mean, I already
Sponsored by
Blue
Blue
Chew
Chew?
and Bad Dragon.
listen. If
Sponsored by him.
if Pennsylvania abolishes the
Oh my
need for a
God.
doctor at wrestling shows, we can afford the dildos. Okay, that's why we need to have the
Jimmy DeMarco match sponsored by him, so he can be Jimmy's DeMarco.
Use code WMS on AdamEve.com. Don't do that. That doesn't do anything. I don't think. So,
I mean, you can try it.
you can try it, but
you
we
can
really
try
should.
it.
Full Sail will
Baby
have
oil, Blue
questions.
Chew and dildos.
Sorg, remember, over the course of 993 episodes, we have once had an official sponsor.
It was an
Or-
affiliate program, and we didn't make a dime. We sold two fleshlights.
We sold 2 fleshlights, and I'm
Oh,
sure
yes.
DJ Lunchbox loves both of them.
Oh, there was
equally.
an entire table of dildos at Sangawa.
Yeah,
It wasn't just dildos.
No,
That's where I
you know what I
It-
you know what I
was
need
it?
to see.
That's where
now?
I found
You know what I-
Dutters.
Sorg, do you know what I need to see?
All right, let's
You
move
know
on.
how,
Let's
like-
move on.
Hold on, I just need to get this thought
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of my
yeah.
head and into the world, and then we can move on. You know how in AEW Moxley will bring out the better nails?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. It's there. Okay,
It's
I
right
don't even
there.
have to
There
say
we
it.
go.
I love
Yep.
it. I don't even have to say
Yeah,
it.
man,
Everyone
it
knows where we're going. That's just I'm giving Jesse ideas for his graphic that he's going to
Listen,
be working on his work computer.
Dildo
This is
deathmatch.
going to be great.
He's
Dildo
I,
deathmatch.
hardcore. He's hardcore. He's hardcore.
but not
What
the
is
way
that?
you think.
Hey,
Or maybe it
exactly
is.
the way you think. Or exactly the way
Use
you think.
code RJ City to get 25% your order at rizchew.com. Stop this. Stop it. You know
What's
what?
happening?
Actually,
How did I
Shades
get
of Mayhem.
thrown in
please
this?
make all these graphics, and I'm going to drop every one of these graphics on our social media on April Fool's Day.
Oh
like-
no, Sorg, you know what we need to do?
Hmm.
You need to make these graphics and then put them into AI.
Well, it's
That's what you need.
I already got yelled at for using AI this weekend, so I won't
Oh
stop.
boy.
I won't stop. So, anyways, bed of dildos.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Raw, right?
I think what's happening on Raw. What's happening? So,
All
what
right,
kind of
well,
what kind of
what
week
are we
did
doing? Can I do
the
WWE
gimmick?
have? Because it seemed
Can I
like a
do the gimmick?
mediocre week so far.
Can I do the gimmick that we all kind of want to do for those who know what has happened on Raw so far? What's in the box?
Yeah, I saw
What's
the
in the
box. I reshared
What's
it.
in the
I don't know what
box?
platform I'm on. I reshared the box and I said gobbledygooker or bust.
Okay, so before we even speculate on what's in the box,
which it cannot be
I'm going-
opened until the 28th, I believe it said.
Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
So
Eric Bischoff,
no,
Vince
we're
Russo,
not going to speculate. We're not speculating yet.
the Insane Clown Posse.
Sorg, Mayhem Mania. There is a what's in the box challenge.
Okay.
Of course, there is.
This challenge is not for accuracy.
Surprise, it's the Iconics.
No, don't give me hope. This challenge is not for accuracy. This is whatever submission makes me laugh the hardest. It has to be a realistic submission. It has to be realistic. Whatever submission makes me laugh the hardest will earn themselves a run-in power-up for Mayhem Mania.
Okay.
There are gonna be other ways to earn power-ups on Elimination Chamber, obviously with the 2 chamber matches. So
Okay.
But
okay.
whoever has the funniest submission to me through does the email still work, Sword?
Yes, good times
Good times
at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
So whoever sends in the funniest what's in the box will earn a run-in power-up.
Jesse, please email that to him.
It's going to be a box within a box within a tiny box.
Within a box. And then it's Hornswoggle.
I'm loving these answers from the chat room. Can I read these?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. If they want to submit they can.
The chamber is now a bouncy house. It's the young OG, all the bouncies. It's Jericho, but nobody bothered to drill air holes.
Yeah, I was going to say,
no, I think
it's the young OG,
Jericho.
if it's Jericho, he's going to SmackDown this week.
It's the SmackDown fist.
There's no holes in the box.
Yeah, Judas in my box.
Last time there was a box like this, it was Sting.
It was Sting.
It was.
Yeah,
It was Sting.
yeah, I think that
It was
that
Sting,
might have been
yeah.
the last time.
I remember when a box showed up and it was Brian Kendrick as Spanky.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I also remember
there was
when there was a box and it was Rusev.
Sure, at Big League.
No,
one
actually,
time.
it was a giant cake, and then inside the giant cake.
At a Big League or Revenge one time there was a box. You remember that, Tony? I can't remember who was in it. It was a present.
It was a present.
Was it Pretty Boy Smooth? No, that's not
Was
right.
it that big? It wasn't that big of a box.
No,
so
that's a pretty
Smooth.
big box, and you gotta assess for smoothness.
Right. There was no swag
It's
on
a
that
Spirit
box.
Squad. It didn't smell
They
nice.
got back from OVW finally.
That's right. It didn't smell nice enough to be Pretty Boy Smooth. So it's Sting, yeah. Okay, is that the most exciting happening on Raw tonight? Is the box mystery?
I mean, yeah, there's qualifying matches, you know.
I mean, it's like Raw is not. I don't think Raw I don't think WWE's like. I've been seeing these like, oh, WWE's terrible right now, and everybody's second guessing stuff. And it was just like, no, they're in a lull. They'll get the Mania. They'll make us care about Mania. It'll be fine. Nothing is quite as compelling as we had in the past. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like it's not an exact science. They're throwing stuff at the walls to see what sticks and what people get passionate about. People are generally excited at the shows. The shows don't seem quiet to me when I'm watching those things. So like they're getting there. We're
also scrambling from what the original plans were because a lot of people are not well. Now Braun Breaker is out.
It's week to week,
basically until WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean it's like I watch these bookers like try to piece stuff, month to month with all the ins and outs and injuries and whatever else might going on. I can't imagine what they're doing week to week on this kind of stuff, other than what they show me on Unreal on Netflix. So that's my only window.
That's kind of why, like to a degree, I dislike Unreal, because the chaos is the beauty behind the chaos shouldn't be shown to be like. And I could go on for hours about like how much maybe the person in the industry likes Unreal because it shows that they're just like us. They deal with the same things we do. But then like the fan in me is like, oh, for the love of God, let's not talk about in depth about
this
thing.
Is this like did I talk about on here when Kyle Fletcher was talking about how he does one of his moves? I don't know what he was on, like some podcast or something, and it was one of those like really devastating neck drop moves that he does, and he's like, hey, you see how I like wrap my arm around the back of his neck? Yeah, I'm guiding him the whole time, kind of stuff. I was like, oh, I kind of don't want to know that, right? Like
I do want to know that personally.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who gets squeamish around like neck, like
oh, absolutely.
I don't want to see people get legitimate. Like if I can see and know that someone is controlling a landing completely, I'm entirely okay with that.
Mike, you need to take my philosophy. I don't believe anybody's actually hurt until I see him limping backstage. You know what I mean? If anybody, because I don't know how many times I've seen people look like they're absolutely murdered out there and be like, yeah, I'm cool, pal. That's the magic of it, is not knowing, right? And obviously
I don't want that kind of magic.
You don't want that. You don't want to this hand and neck wave and all that kind of stuff.
No, because we've seen like Big E just renounced his retirement. And that was live. Like, yeah, I don't want to see shit like that.
And that was a freak accident. I don't want to. Buff Bagwell broke his neck off of a standard bulldog. Okay, like a body slam could maim somebody. Like that's the business, man. That's what everybody signed up for. That's what we appreciate and acknowledge and respect. That's why we aren't fucking in there, for one thing. Because these guys are insane athletes, to be able to pull this kind of stuff off safely. This ain't ballet, but it kind of is, kind of gimmick. So, but yeah, I mean, for that, like, are we talking about Jesse? Are we talking about the tickets for WWE there? So it's so damn pricey for a good seat you could put on your own indie show, and that's why we're doing Wrestling Mayhem Show presents April Fools on April 1st, live from the warehouse.
Bed of dildos, man.
With purely speculation. Purely speculation. Listen,
if we say it enough times, it's gonna happen, guys.
Jeez. I considered okay, I don't know how much is going to influence the card, but I want to see what you guys come up with. I need to put a post on the group to let you guys.
You do not.
I'm not saying we would book anything on it because I don't know. The slot. Yeah, but I want to see what you.
Jesse a lot of ideas, and just tell him to make graphics.
Jeez,
Jesse and I are gonna have a long time.
Done this before. I should have done this before I booked half the card, but I think you'll be
sword card subject to change.
Canceling the whole booking, and we're doing something else. Anyways,
it's Mayhem Mania season.
It is Mayhem Mania.
That's what happens all.
And we're doing this in the middle of. We're doing this in the middle of Mayhem Mania.
A giant wheel. Spin which match is happening.
Oh, don't get me started on
the wheel. You have to have the wheel.
Make a deal.
You have to have a wheel.
There might be.
Can all the spokes on the wheel be dildos?
Listen, I might know somebody who's going to do a wheel in the next year.
Tony.
And I'm going to just send them all these messages. Okay. So
I just broke Tony off camera. That's wonderful.
Casino Dildo Battle Royal. Oh,
anytime I see someone just like completely shift away from their whole camera view, I'm like, oh, yeah,
he's gone. He's gone.
A good one.
Oh my! Leave it to the
I just imagine the
noise. But no. And here's the best part. Like, picture the sound. Yeah, picture one of the dildos is wet.
Flap, 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 flap.
And then just like a. Just picture one of them is wet.
All right, so
you don't know which one, but you know one of them is.
So just imagine this sound, but wetter.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Jack.
Monday Night Raw. Okay. What are we doing?
That's what's gonna happen. Anyways,
that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
God, and Riz will be presiding over it.
Can I just say with Raw, just the last bit?
Thank you for bringing it back.
Yeah, so wrestling is great.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I think this is just one of those things where, like, thank God we have like a pay-per-view in here that actually can like influence WrestleMania, but there is so little you can do between now and WrestleMania. Because you don't want to, like, once you start setting matches for WrestleMania, you don't want to risk injuring anyone to put a risk on WrestleMania. So it's going to be boring television show with like cookie cutter things because you don't want to accidentally ruin Vegas.
Yeah.
Like I doubt like I'm sure Punk wants to wrestle a bunch of matches between now and WrestleMania, but there is no way in hell I'm letting him wrestle anything outside of a bubble suit. Like, no fucking way.
Maybe this is controversial. I'd have Finn beat him in Chicago.
Oh, that's a
oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a conversation.
I'd have Finn show up as the Demon and just decimate Punk.
Let me tell you, I love it so much. There's no way in hell they'll do it, but it's a great idea.
Oh, I know. There's 0% chance of that ever happening. But like, and here's my rationale for it. Because the Punk Roman match doesn't appeal to me at all. Doesn't appeal to me at all. Because I don't want to see Roman winning another championship.
Sure.
And Punk just retaining.
What does that do?
Kind of flat.
Yeah.
Seems kind of flat to me.
Other than big names, other than being big names in individual box office draws, like you haven't put the compelling argument in there. I mean, there was some good promos a couple weeks ago, but unless we go, a good
promo, and Roman isn't showing up again until after Chamber.
So unless we do a full the Z Bros explode, which is honestly what I'm here for.
Z Bros.
Yes.
But like here's my thing: if Demon Balor shows up in Chicago and destroys Punk, Punk has an out to say, okay, fine, you beat me as the Demon. The Demon beat CM Punk because Finn Balor couldn't. Because Finn Balor couldn't.
And then they go to Roadblock and gets the belt back.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or something. Or
Roadblock's an NXT show, actually.
Or becomes a triple threat match. Or it becomes a triple threat match at Mania.
And Finn is in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes, which is more compelling to me.
Okay.
That's more compelling because then it's either Punk winning a championship back, which I'm pretty sure he was initially supposed to do by beating Seth Rollins anyway.
Okay.
And again, I do not have a book on this, obviously. I think they were supposed to run back that triple threat match, only make it for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Potentially.
That's what I'm assuming.
Tina's bringing up another news item from this week. Can we talk about the WrestleMania Vegas blackout for the weekend? No place is allowed to show WrestleMania. When we were there were pool parties on the roof showing it. There was casinos had it, all this kind of stuff. Everybody was, getting a chance for it. They are blacking that out.
I'm sure people are really going to not find a way around that.
Yeah, but the venues can't. The venues can't. So, for whatever reason, I don't know what the implications are. I mean, it is kind of broadcast without a written permission from the NFL kind of situation.
If you have ESPN Plus, you're showing that show.
But the flamingo or whatever with the rooftop like pool isn't going to be allowed to.
Oh, they will.
Like WWE lawyers will be on them and try to get more money out of them than they're going to make off the night.
They're going to do that now, and they're going to lift it the day before.
Maybe. No place within 50.
They're just doing
no place within 50 miles of Vegas. Well, most of that's desert, I think. So
That's like nothing sense.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's a tactic. Not a good tactic, but it's a tactic. They're gonna find a way.
Man. It's business, man.
Well, it's business, but I also think it's bad business because the ticket. So you are essentially saying that WrestleMania weekend is for the fans who can spend money to get into the stadium, and them only. You have the most business that comes in. Well, no, it's Vegas, so that's not true. But if it wasn't Vegas, this would be a lot of business for a city. Now, for Vegas, it's still big business. People are coming into Vegas, and Vegas wants people who are going to be excited to spend the week in Vegas, capped off with WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
But some of those people are going to lose their shirts or gamble responsibly. Fingers crossed, most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to want to be able to, well, I can't spend $1,000 for a ticket, so let me watch it at the Wynn or the Bellagio or whatever casinos out there.
Or watch it on my fucking phone.
Mm-hmm.
Something to that effect.
I mean,
Well, yeah, no, absolutely.
Your fucking phone.
No, absolutely.
You can go to all the events.
But the point is, they're brought in to bring money into Vegas. And if other than, them being there, that's another way for those places to make money as Vegas, as those venues to do these parties and everything, right? So you're kind of negating part of the point about some of the money bringing in if WWE just wants all the money of it. So I think that's antithetical to the reason they got called back for a second year.
Correct.
So and I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe,
but this year it's different because it's not on a traditionally dead weekend for Vegas.
Yeah.
Last year was on Easter weekend, which is traditionally a dead weekend.
So I don't know. Like, did they get permission when they did it last year? They kind of had to, right? So like legally, they kind of had to. So I don't know.
Just bring back blast zones.
Blast zone on the roof, baby. Let's go.
Just have a lot of Buffalo Wild Wings.
If you're not charging people for the event, and you just have it on, I don't see how that's a violation.
Which, and I don't know, because I know some people did go to some of those parties. I don't know how they were structured or anything like that, but it might be just getting them up there and alcohol sales, right? But still, like, I understand that's a that's competition and deprecating your income. So either way, you know what,
2-drink minimum and ExpressVPN will do wonders.
Absolutely. Well, there's that too, but we'll see what happens. I'll say, hey,
fine, NordVPN, whichever one you use.
We will not blockade
whichever one Stephanie suggested.
We will not block. I think it was Nord actually. We will not. I'm an ExpressVPN kid. But anyways, we will not blockade your watch parties for IndieWrestling.network, including watching RWA's Fury show this weekend or the VCW show involving Congo Kong versus Beastman in a steel cage. Oh my God, we got to deal with that this weekend. We have a tiny intern that I think we're going to put in the cage potentially. Or did we do the person that had wrestling training? I don't know. Either way, we will probably have a videographer in the cage with those two monsters, and I'm pretty sure New Matt wants to be it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, venues have to pay a license, and they blocked that, and they apparently did that before. More specifically, TKO really only cares about the... Okay, that's okay. But no, IndieWrestling.us. This is a great time to sign up. You had 2PW's show last week that was tremendous. Danny Moe versus Gory was another highlight from that, and you got what's going on this weekend with RWA and VCW again. And next week we have Misconnections happening. That you'll see that on the ad break here on the video version. So a lot of great stuff happening there. Stay tuned through the next month. Of course, we have Pit Fight, another RWA show. And
2PW.
Does 2PW
is Pit Fight?
Well, Pit Fight's a 2PW joint. But yeah, with our friends at the University of Pittsburgh Greensburg, where we do not get our interns. They're from the main campus, actually. So I want to bring the interns to the other campus, which I'm sure they've never visited before. So, and actually, the Pit Fight kids were all there at 2PW on Friday night, weren't they? That was such a great place, sold out venue. It was crazy seeing our logo on the mat there, Tony. You were firsthand seeing everything on the call, right?
I was. It was a great show. The amount of standing room only there was
it's crazy.
It was nuts. And it was a bar venue, so there was alcohol flowing, some water, but I mean the amount of logos everywhere, the multiple screens. I revealed this. I got to work on Archer's return video, which you can check out on the stream or my Facebook. Very happy with how that video turned out, and the fact that it's just like the trajectory is so wildly up right now for 2PW is awesome.
And we're represented on the canvas.
And it's a good print too.
It really is.
It's not crappy. It's inlaid and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was touching it and be like, oh, this isn't gonna go away. So as long as nobody takes any marshmallows or pasta to it. Right.
I know whose wallet that is too.
What's that?
I know whose wallet that is too.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Yeah. And can I just mention in the chat does say use code DILDO for 0% off your first month
I
of
should put
Indie
a
Wrestling
I
Bike.
should put a secret code in there for that. So, and of course,
69% off your first show.
I did get to reunite with Jimmy DeMarco.
Oh, you look so happy. So
It was great. It was great. No, again, like I said, threw me back to the good old days. Chuck Roberts and Norm getting into it. Norm Connors, the first guy that had me work in the wrestling business in some capacity, Norm Connors. So it was good to see everybody there. Like good old time, good new guys. And just randomly, I'm just going to show you this picture of George trying to take over production. Nope, there it is. Right there.
That's me.
There you go. There you go. That's from 880 last week. So Tony, RWA's this weekend. I noticed some matches announced. There's a lot of great matches announced, but
There are a ton. We should talk about those.
No, I mean, but respectfully, there's a lot of great matches. But there's this thing that was supposed
Shane
to
Douglas
happen.
is there too.
Shane Douglas is there, but more
the
important,
franchise. Let's talk about the franchise.
You know what? I think the real franchise, Tony, is Tony Kincaid. Okay. And I mean, I think, the attraction is Tony Kincaid and what's going to happen with Tony Kincaid, because for originally in December, you were supposed to get some pie. You were supposed to get, I believe the fans it's not the fans bring the pie, but the fans were, first of all, okay. You're going to get pie to the face, allegedly, this weekend.
Allegedly.
Can you remind us how you got here?
I mean, it's already like etched in history, but you know, if I have to
for those that have been following on Indie Wrestling,
fine. So, in November, during open season, there was a 5-minute challenge.
So long ago.
Yes, Layla James faced off against my RWA regional champion, Gianni Michael Emerico, and the stipulation was Gianni can beat Layla James. He can beat her in 5 minutes or less.
Okay.
Which absolutely he could. He just failed to do so. Just failed. And if he did, we would be throwing pies at Feel Bad. But instead,
I mean, I'm okay with that too. But
that sells more tickets than me getting hit with pies for sure.
Maybe.
And then he doesn't beat her. He only beats her because I help, because Layla was running roughshod on him, and I helped, and he still's the champion, and I was just not going to get pied. So I prayed to every deity. I prayed to everyone.
Even that little guy back there? That little guy behind you back there?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Prayed to them. But, and lo and behold, December, big ice. Freezing temperatures. Couldn't get anywhere. Couldn't get there.
No.
Couldn't get there.
Like the same night we did an Enjoy show, and we really probably shouldn't have, honestly.
Couldn't get there.
No.
So Feel Bad, because Feel Bad knew only 20 people would show up and wanted to belittle me more, I guess, goes, no, we're not going to do it in December. We're going to move it to January. I'm like, that's not part of my deal. That's not part of my deal at all. I signed a contract under force to get pied in December. I didn't sign one for January, and I haven't seen Feel Bad since November. So this is all illegal, I might add. All illegal. But anyways, so we then moved the date to January for the anniversary show.
Sure.
Fine, whatever, Snowmageddon. F you guys, Snowmageddon. I pray to every deity. I look up to the sky. I yell, snow, goddammit, snow, and it snowed. It snowed 1.5 feet, 2 feet, the biggest snow we've ever received. All the snow. I am a snow god. I am the weather god himself. I am Poseidon mixed with Zeus, mixed with Robin Williams. I am a god. Mixed
with Frosty the Snowman.
No, screw that guy. He's a weirdo.
Jack Frost?
Yeah, Santa Claus 3 was bad. Anyway, so
really bad. Yeah.
Santa Claus 3 was bad.
Hot takes. Hot Christmas takes.
I love Martin. Yeah, I love Martin Short.
That was not.
It was.
That's an awful movie. Santa Claus 1, great. Anyway, So they move it to Fury. They move it to this Saturday. Take that graphic off. Take that graphic off right now.
February 21st. It's over in House of the Renegades. Also going to be live on IndieWrestling.live, where you want to be part of that. You know, I'm just illustrating here. I just need a visual aid here about what's in store.
There's no need for a visual aid. We all have imaginations. We can all imagine how embarrassing it's going to look.
Yeah, but some of us have some weird object permanence issues. So here's the graphic again.
You son of a dork.
Tony, I do have a question.
Yes.
Couldn't you just look at this as an excellent way of getting free food?
It's like I'm on a diet. I've lost 50 pounds in the last 2 years.
Tony, this is the first time.
The type of pie, like maybe a nice rhubarb.
Well, and also Tony, I think we talk about the monumental historical thing that's happened. This is the first time in my knowledge that RWA's had catering.
Yeah.
And so there is now, you are pieing the smartest man at RWA, the only thing keeping RWA going, because Feelbad's a moron, you're asking fans to give $5 for a pie to throw it at me. And you're saying, if you miss, no matter. Buy another pie. You get to throw as many pies as your heart's content is.
It's just like the duck tank. Which
hold on. So you could just have people there with really bad aim.
Mm-hmm.
You could get out of this scot-free.
Like,
are you allowed to move?
No. I don't know what they're going to do to me to make sure, but I've been told that if I move, that someone will beat me up. And there are a lot of large people in that locker room. I don't know if you've ever been to an Mike. I don't know if you've been to one. It's been a while. You know, you're a busy man, and I know you can't get down to Pittsburgh a lot. There are a bunch of big people in there, and there's a lot more big people in there that hate me than big people who don't hate me. Okay, I'm not exactly most liked.
Okay.
Half that locker room I've screwed over.
Oh, Tina wants to fly in from Seattle for this one. Hey, come on down.
To be fair, Tony, remember, by and large, there are probably a lot of Pirates fans. Not the best with throwing things.
Pirates fans? What, are you trying to make a joke here?
I actually wasn't. I was trying to help you out.
Oh my God!
There are a lot of Pittsburgh baseball teams.
Yes, and the Pirates are actually building a roster to compete. That's not a good analogy.
Yeah,
Last year it was
2030.
2028, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that these morons are going to be giving the keys to mess this. I'm losing my hair. I'm going great. I'm balding. The fans keep pointing out I'm balding because of the stress. It is making me go insane.
Hold on a second. First of all, T-Pop is saying you don't deserve to have pies thrown at you. Okay, so you got some supporters out there.
I agree. No one.
You are a true prince.
There you go.
Are a true prince.
Sorg, no one does deserve to have pies thrown at.
Yeah. But I do have some. I want to see. I didn't say it was Tony, but just I'm trying to be impartial here. Tony, let me help you out. Because I maybe if I show you that this is maybe not the worst thing to get a pie to the face. Because I was just wondering, I'm like, are there benefits to pie? Like, is pie going to be good for your skin? Maybe, right, in the long run. And good news is pumpkin pie is high in vitamin A, beta carotene, which is going to help your skin cell turnover, and vitamin C, which aids in your collagen production.
So order me a pie and feed it to me on a throne.
Well,
Don't
why
throw
not?
it at me.
Why not like strong apply it? Think of it like a one of those facial masks with the cucumbers. It's kind of like that situation. Can we get you a cucumber pie?
Is this a Mrs. Doubtfire situation?
There's no such thing as cucumber pie.
Hello. You mentioned Robin Williams earlier.
You know what?
Hello.
You know what? I have decided something. No, it's okay, Riz. I don't blame you.
Sorry,
it's not your fault. You work for an asshole. There is a bigger problem at play here.
What's that?
These fans don't want to pie me. They love me. They know I'm good for RWA. They're not going. No, listen, fans. If you are going to RWA Saturday and you have a thought process, and you have $5 free, and you're like, I'm going to spend this to throw a pie at Tony Kincaid, I suggest you do something different. Love yourself first. Put that in your pocket. I'm going to look at the camera now. I'm going to talk directly to them. Put it in your pocket and spend your money on something. What do poor people buy? Fuck. I mean,
Donuts.
You'll find out something. You'll find something. Buy a donut. Buy a big
You can
donut.
donate to the Mayhem Show.
Donate. Become a Patreon at Wrestle Mayhem Show. Don't throw. They are too poor. They can't do a monthly fee, Mike. They can't do it.
Okay.
But for a one-time fee, you don't have to pie me. Show me your love by putting that $5, showing it to me, and putting it right back in your pocket. Because I'm Tony Kincaid. I love you too. I love you so much. Not really, but I will if you keep the $5 in your pocket. God bless America and God bless me. Show me your love. Show me your love.
All right.
God damn it, this isn't gonna work.
You know what? Again,
sorry, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Mike, you have the floor.
Riz,
Yes.
I don't know what your guys' experience with throwing pies are. I've actually thrown a pie.
Oh yeah, you have experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say something.
You're a pie
kinda
experience.
controversial.
You're
Yeah.
very versed in the pie.
I fetched it.
Okay.
I am a scientist.
Okay.
I'm a scientist. I did it for physics.
Okay.
I will say it's not the endorphin high you think it is. It's not.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can easily overextend your rotator cuff,
Mm-hmm.
which I still have
Do a lot
a
of
slight
damage.
tear
Oh,
in it from the
man.
last time I threw a pie.
Stretch it out, you know.
Yeah.
Should we
You
notify
have
the
to get the
local?
right angle.
Should we
You have to get the
notify?
right angle with the dangle. Like it's not as much fun as you think it would be.
Mike,
it really isn't.
Mike, are you saying we should notify the local medical facility for all these fans throwing out their shoulders and rotators?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, because I'm gonna guarantee something.
No, you're
Most
right.
of these
Mike.
people would not have stretched. They would not have done the proper
No,
calisthenics
no.
in order to resist blowing out
Make
a
sure
shoulder.
you
Like you
stretch
somehow
before
know, yeah.
And they don't have good health insurance. They're
No.
poor. They can't afford it.
Oh, nobody
To be
has
fair,
good
I
health
mean, I
insurance,
can't
so
afford
no one
yeah,
has
that'd be
good
nobody.
health.
That's true.
not-
Nobody's
Let's be
gonna
honest
come on
about
now.
this.
But
that's-
still,
yeah,
I get what your point is, though.
yeah.
Get what your point is, though.
None of us have good health insurance.
Well, on a side note, just to know that pecan pie is very high in
What?
sugar. Pecans can
Tina,
contain
no.
zinc and
Tina just
vitamin
said-
E.
Hold on. Tina just said that she would like to purchase half dozen pies in advance. No.
Oh, why are you so close to that, Mike? It's so terrible.
Because it's his
care.
You're
life,
popping your
Sorg.
peas. You're popping your
Oh my
peas.
God, if you were definitely
It's
pop your
Tony's
peas. Mike
life
taking-
he's
Mike
dealing with
taking-
right now.
It's his life. I mean, it's more of his. Yeah, it's his life.
You want to get that
Yeah, it's like-
jacket
You're not
all
allergic
messed
to
up with
anything, are you?
pie.
You're not allergic to any sort of pie, nuts,
All pies.
or
Every pie.
apples. Do you have
all
an
the
apple
pies.
allergy? Do you have
All the
a
pies.
bread? Do you have a gluten?
lactose intolerant?
Do you have a
Are you
gluten?
lactose intolerant? Yep.
Now I am.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I developed it later in life too. It happens.
It does happen. It does happen.
It
as you
happens.
know.
I will not hesitate to shit
Wild.
everywhere. I will shit everywhere.
Wow. I mean, they're not going to notice the difference in what's.
I mean, it's not gonna. They're not
yeah,
gonna matter.
that's
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna.
affect
It's actually
anything.
not
Have you
gonna.
All right,
been?
cut
Have you
that
been
part,
in the
cut that
locker
part.
room? Have you been in the locker room?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Better
It actually might make the building better.
Have you been in the press
also-
room? I mean,
yeah,
that's there's been. I've seen.
I mean, they
shit.
did redo
I mean,
the
I've
bedroom.
seen
They,
shit.
they did redo the bathroom.
I did. It's a nice bathroom, but
I wouldn't know.
you
I'm
know.
a worker. I don't get to use that bathroom.
maybe it's like in Batman when, like, if you're just like inundated with pies, you'll get like a pie-based superpower.
Hi, man.
Pie man,
you
could be
are-
Pie Man,
Guys,
Defender,
guys.
Defender.
I hate to be that guy. Simpsons did it.
Oh, really?
What's the Simpsons?
Simpsons literally did an episode where
Also,
Homer
they-
becomes a vigilante that goes around pieing people in the face. I
So
I hate
so
to
it'd
be
be
that
copyright.
guy. I hate to be that guy, but he literally
Copyright.
has.
So it's
You
copyright
guys-
Yeah,
You
infringement.
just
I
can't.
hate
Do it.
You can't be a superhero. You got to be a villain now.
No, that means we can't do the pies. We can't
Can't
risk
do pies.
copyright
Ah,
infringement.
you know what? We'll run up illegal and see what happens. I got David Lawless on the horn right now. We'll double check on that. Okay.
Lawless loves me.
anyways, a lot of great stuff happening at RWA Fury this weekend, live on IndieWrestling.live, including, of course, allegedly, maybe, probably the reason you're gonna go is to see Tony Kincaid get pie.
Sorg,
What?
you put that back up again.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
say you put it back up. I said you put that back up again.
Whoa, I thought you were asking me to put it back up again.
Oh, I didn't say put it back up.
And
Yeah,
Sorg,
put it back
Sorg,
up then. Okay,
Sorg,
there you go.
Sorg, I don't mean that. It's not even a great graphic. Sorry, those pies would not hit at that angle.
I don't know about like where are the pies coming from in this? Is it
No one knows.
a lot of shorter people throwing it up at you and like?
But that's the problem with Photoshop is that people don't understand like acceleration.
I think it's
It'd be
AI actually. So
Pie should be like going the other way. Like it should be like
it looks like whoever made this just decided to go ape shit with the fucking clone and stamp tool on Photoshop.
All I know is that's not the official Mayhem Mania graphics guy.
No, that's definitely not. That's definitely not. So
all I know. That doesn't have that full sale quality.
Aaron, I'll cream pie your mother if you say one more thing about cream pies.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. And the last note here it says, I hear that cream pie videos are very popular on the internet.
Hey.
This might be a good thing.
Hey Sorg, I have a question.
I don't get that.
Can we put a challenge in front of this? Like you have to recite pi to 5 digits in order to actually throw a pie.
oh, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
I know.
I don't think they know
That's
pi by
I'm trying
one
to help
digit.
out.
I'm just
trying to help out.
3.14159268.
on that note,
See, you just told them.
We're going to do a little bit of math here, and then we're going to do some booking with Mayhem Mania after this.
Sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Wrestling Mayhem Show back here again, and it's time for Mayhem Mania. Mad Mike, take it away.
Oh boy! All right, my favorite part of the year. This is Mayhem Mania.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just fantasy booking. This is a competitive thought experiment where only the strongest ideas survive. The mission is simple and brutal: create the best WrestleMania card possible within the limits of our reality. If WWE can book it, we can book it. Every year, we get together to try and build the best WrestleMania card, and without rules, there would be chaos. So there are rules. Everyone enters Mayhem Mania in their current physical, emotional, and sadly for me, contractual status. So injured, not eligible, under WWE contract, fair game. For some reason, showing up at a fucking house show instead of a goddamn Australian television program. Sadly, not fair game anymore.
Somebody's still mad.
It is in my name. It's in my name.
He is Mad Mike.
But you know what? I'm discovering that I can be just as angry without screaming. So you're welcome.
Mm-hmm. This is a night of discovery for so many things.
For now.
If Paul Levesque can pull it off, so can we. So, how Mayhem Mania works is we have
This business.
an undercard here. We have an undercard. I will be running down every match that's on here. It is also available on WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Thanks with the help of ChatGPT, writing lovely match descriptions.
Mm-hmm.
And what each of our fine players will be doing, they can either kill a match entirely and create a new one. You can swap one individual or team from one match with someone from another match. You can trade out competitors. Like if you don't like one person that's on there, you can take that person out, bring someone new in, or you can add to the chaos by inserting a new individual or a new team into an existing match. So, and also, Sorg, I did not mention this last week. I'm mentioning it this week. Not everyone is available in Mayhem Mania. We have what we lovingly call Space Jail.
Space Jail.
Space Jail. Yeah.
Space Jail.
We know it. We know it. We love it. Last week we had a bit of a snafu in Space Jail. There was a power outage, and Brock Lesnar escaped Space Jail. Brock Lesnar escaped Space Jail and was booked. And as you'll see in the upcoming graphics, Space Jail did get a mugshot of him. But we do have a new member of Space Jail, and that is the Big Red Mare, Kane. Joining him in Space Jail is Pat McAfee. And since we have a lot of spaces in Space Jail, I'm thinking tonight, I don't have my dice set up or anything like that. I'm just thinking everyone who gets to book a match gets to put someone in Space Jail.
Yeah,
let's have some fun with it.
Yes.
Let's have some fun with it.
Okay.
Let's have some fun. All right, so let me run down.
Are you saying we have a Space Jail quota to fill?
Do they patch up the hole though?
Oh yeah, no, we patched up the hole.
Okay.
It is back under minimal lock and key.
Because, like I said, it was all over Space News the entire week.
Oh, you're getting that paper from Jupiter now, aren't you?
Wow, excellent. All right, well,
you know where I get that paper from
it's
Jupiter.
nice to know we're going intergalactic, planetary. All right, so let me run down the matches as there we go. So 3 matches from our first week survived last week, and that is Javon Evans versus Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Hold on. It's okay.
Hold
it's
on.
fine.
Hold on. We're gonna put you back. Put you back.
We got it. We're doing it live, pal. We're doing it live.
Yeah. That one.
We're doing it live. Yeah, Javon Evans versus Ilya Dragunov.
Sure.
And that was booked by Los Tonios. Then we have Zaruka versus Bay Lyra, booked by El Luga. And finally, having 1 week, is El Hijo del Vikingo versus Sami Zayn, booked by, look at that, T-Pop on here tonight. Go figure. And also, T-Pop still has a finisher power-up that he can deploy at any time, really.
Yes, I do, and I'm ready to use it. I'm waiting for my moment.
That is terrifying. I can't wait.
That's threatening.
Yeah, a little bit. But now the new matches from last week. Say his name and he disappears. Joe Henry is gone, and in his place, Brock Lesnar will be battling Kit Wilson. Yes, according to ChatGPS, Kit Wilson wanted a moment. He's getting a massacre, and that was booked by Carrie L. Last week we had a bit of a we got an Alex Cars rule, which for those of you who don't know, the Alex Cars rule is if someone books a match and that match is changed before the current week of Mayhem Mania ends by a normal move and not by a power up or something like that, that person gets to come in last in the following week. So Jesse has already sent me his move. He just needs to tell me what match he wants to get rid of. And I have a feeling he may get rid of this match made by Tina Keys, Drew McIntyre versus El Macias. And ChatGPT provided a Scottish warlord meets supernatural wrath. Pray for structural integrity. I'm telling you, this ChatGPT match descriptions is fantastic. Better than anything Michael Cole has said about WrestleMania.
Still time.
And Allison Moore booked last week. Took out Danny Luna and replaced her with Rhea Ripley against Matt Cardona. So ChatGPT says this isn't a match. This is dominance versus delusion, brutality versus ego. And someone is leaving humbled. Excellent. Yeah, in Casey Ward took out the Iconics, put the Hardys in against the Bellas. Bleh, don't care. Yeah.
Well, it's a family team. I like that.
I mean, it's fine.
Sorg. The Iconics are the family we made along the way. Okay.
Now they're
Anyway, and also Keith Hot made the incredibly hot match of Royce Keys versus Obafemi.
Meat.
Yeah, big meaty men slapping meat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the card has been shown. Tony, you're up first.
Well, thank you.
Please. Where are we gonna go?
So, I am looking at this Vikino versus Sami Zayn match.
Oh boy, here we go.
And
what you do with Tony?
I don't know. I like the vibes of it, and I would put Evans in that match, but he's already dealing with the Mad Dragon himself. So instead, I'm going to put in the debuting superstar that we just saw on Raw mere moments ago, The Box. I am making this a triple threat match with whoever is in the box.
Wow! Point of order. Point of order.
You can't book a box.
Yes,
I can. Book the box.
Says WWE. Do not open until the day of Elimination Chamber. It had WWE's name on it. Therefore, it was contractually signed by someone at WWE and is now part of WWE.
Well, Adam Pearce said return to sender and send it to Nick Aldis.
Return to SmackDown. It is still within the WWE.
It hasn't gotten there
to SmackDown.
yet.
It's there.
It's still part of the WWE postal system.
So
they don't have a postal system.
Yes, they do.
Actually,
how did the wrestlers get mail from the fans? How did Hulk Hogan get all those get well letters that my wife sent from when he got smashed by earthquake?
As someone who has been in that building, they do have a postal system. They do.
I'm WrestleMania pointing at you, Mike. Well, it's C-Pop right now.
That's C-Pop.
Now I realize there was a point of order. I realize we're not beyond booking inanimate objects here.
That may have a living person in it if we punch holes.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, even if it doesn't, when has that stopped us? So sorry, T-Pop.
Tony, you may be booking a carcass.
The precedent has been set.
Again, not the first time we've done that either. It could be.
We've done a ghost of Andre the
Giant. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Versus the box.
The box. The box better be in 2K26.
Oh, you know full well it's 2K26.
Tony Kincaid. All right, excellent. And Tony, while we have you here,
sure.
Do you have who you want in Space Jam?
Ooh, you know what? I can't. You know what? I do have someone I want to put in Space Jail because I have been bothered by some of the choices this man has had. And while he is contractually obligated, he says he's retired from wrestling. I don't want any semblance of this man returning to wrestling. So AJ Styles is now in Space Jail.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay.
Let his last match stand.
Okay. All right. AJ Styles is now officially in Space Jail.
You just sent him to retirement on the farm.
No, he can be there, but in Space Jail.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So excellent. Riz.
And technically, Space Jail is 50 yards away from Las Vegas, so
right.
he's able to watch.
He will be fine.
Riz, do you need the big board?
Please.
Okay. So just go with your gut, Riz.
Because I kind of have a match in mind.
Okay. Excellent.
And I'm going to take off the Vikingo and Sam.
Versus the box?
Oh, that's the box. Never mind. Hang on.
That's the box match. Okay. I was gonna say we'd have to bring back Tony for Alex Bird next week. But...
So then let me. I really like that match.
I'm like, you can't go against your MDMA pals. I don't think
I can't.
Yeah.
Which means
that would be a Star Wars.
That's true. Star Wars, if you will. which
see a Star
means
Wars. That's what you can do for $5. Go see a Star Wars.
I kind of want to take away that Brock Lesnar versus Kit Wilson.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
I mean, originally it was my match.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that's
but
fine.
I don't want Brock Lesnar anywhere near this match.
By the way, there is no double jeopardy for Space Jam.
Okay, I know.
So someone can go
there. There will not be.
I'm just saying.
I know. I appreciate.
All right. So are we officially getting rid of that match, Riz?
Yes.
Okay. Brock Lesnar, Kit Wilson, go on.
And I kind of want to touch back with you with our conversation from a Patreon when we first started.
Okay.
They're technically not the same person.
I like where this is going. Continue.
So can I have El Grande Americano?
Oh boy.
Which one?
And Chad Gable.
Okay.
Against El Grande Americano.
Wait, hold on. Which one? There's Original and there's El Grande.
Oh no, Original with Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the other one with Ludwig Kaiser.
Okay. You know, that's weird. We have not seen Ludwig Kaiser in a long time. That's
and you see there is a picture of him and El Grande Americano together.
Are we sure he's not injured?
As far as I know, I can take a look into it just to make sure.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm
pending investigation.
Pending investigation, but I am the research department. We'll do a point of order.
Okay.
But as of right now, it stands El Grande Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande and Ludwig Kaiser. And Riz, your Space Jail nominee?
Space Jail nominee.
Put Brock Lesnar back in there.
I don't want to put Brock Lesnar back there anymore.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Brock Lesnar is not in the Space Jail anymore. I will be putting somebody who is a mainstay in Space Jail, if I remember correctly.
Love this.
And I think there's a song that's sung every now and then.
I think I know where you're going.
So
I'm just gonna start typing it in.
Hey, there's Charlotte. Get out of here, Charlotte.
Get out of here, Charlotte.
Get out of here, Charlotte.
Get out of here, Charlotte.
Get out of here, Charlotte.
Get out of here, Charlotte. It warms the cockles of my heart to hear "Get out of here, Charlotte" during Mayhem Mania season. All right. So moving on, we're gonna go to T-Pop. T-Pop, you had a match that had gone through 1 week of this craziness, and well, you've been boxed out. So
who would have known that a box would show up on Raw and ruin everything?
Or saved it. We don't know.
Better be something good in that box.
There'll be another box that says "Open at WrestleMania."
I would love it. All right. So, do you need the board, T-Pop?
Nope, I got all it pulled up on my phone. I'm going to get rid of the Hardy Boys and the Bella Twins. Just get rid of that match completely.
Thank God. I was going to do it. I was almost going to do it out of spite.
And in its place, I want Mr. Iguana versus Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura. I want him back on there.
Mr. Iguana versus Shinsuke versus Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura. Amazing. I love it. I love that this is the running joke. I love that this is the running joke. Wait, did you not get the jokers?
I saw the picture.
Okay, so the lore, because we're all about lore here on Mayhem Mania. Sorg always picks someone from Pittsburgh. And
that's right.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Johnny Gargano, so we assume Shinsuke is from Pittsburgh. There we go. Honestly, the coat should be black and yellow though. Let's not get it twisted.
I remember that.
Graphics department, can we get on that, please? graphics. Can we make that black and yellow? Thank you.
I mean, there he is eating the Vermani sandwich.
All right, and T-Pop, you get to send someone to space jail. So
I'm finishing what I started on the first week when I tried to send Austin Theory to space jail. He's going into that space jail.
Excellent. I love it. I love a revenge plot. We love a revenge plot here on Mayhem Mania. All right, so Sorg, you are up next, and I'm going to message Jesse, who just messaged me, the space jail community, after AJ got sent there, which is
the space jail community.
Yes, I was going to do the voice, but again, I have a sleeping child.
Right, I did it for you.
Yes,
I got you hooked up.
Yes, so Sorg, do you need the?
No, I don't, because
okay.
who put did T-Pop just do that Iguana and
T-Pop did Mr. Iguana versus Pittsburgh Zone Shinsuke.
Well, about a match or two before that, I wrote something on this this here post-it note, which still is going to apply. Okay.
Oh man,
I got two post-it notes here. Okay, got two post-it notes. I'm calling my shots, and of course, right after. You had to put Pittsburgh and Shinsuke Nakamura in that match with Mr. Iguana. But I think my original idea is going to make it better because we're going to add Kit Wilson to that match.
Oh, man.
So it's Kit Wilson, Mr. Iguana,
Kit Wilson,
and Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, man. So, Sorg, you just
Alex got ours.
To add that, we have a black and gold Shinsuke Nakamura.
There we go.
That was quick.
Perfect.
Right.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Because I am the master of AI. Okay. And I will. Are we good? Are we good?
Okay.
Yeah.
So T-Pop, we will see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sorg just decided to Alex Cars you, which
I mean,
no, I
control
predetermined in Alex Carr. I pre-AK'd T-Pop.
Sorg,
I mean,
Sorg,
hey,
Sorg, give it whatever kind of justification you want.
You just gave somebody who has a power up the Alex Cars.
T-Pop had a great idea. I had a great idea. Made it better.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that's the answer. We'll see.
All
right. So let's see. All right. Has Jesse got and sort of
wait. Space Jail. I got another.
I know. I'm checking with Jesse to see if he knows.
He has another post-it note.
You see this post-it note? The power of the post-it note.
Very official.
Yes.
The official post-it note of the Wrestling Mayhem show. Because in Space Jail is the Roman Reigns, the big dog himself.
Wow.
The big dog himself.
Mm-hmm.
OTC.
Space Jail.
OTC
is he going into
is OSJ.
Wow. Okay. Roman going to Space Jail, and since he is our tribal chief, I'll put him in the first cell, so he can throw up the ones.
Oh, he's gonna roll it. He's gonna roll that yard.
He's gonna throw up the ones. Okay, so I don't know if I spoke this into a universe. Jesse has gotten back to me, and well, see here how it says Jesse, aka by Tina last week.
Yeah.
Well, Tina, I'm sorry to say, actions have consequences.
Oh no! Oh
and
no!
The Drew versus El Macias match is gone.
Oh,
but
no!
I think Tina will be pleased to know that there is going to be AAA representation in the replacement match. We normally don't allow stipulations, but there is a special name for this match that Jesse has concocted. It is called the Feltel 4-Way, and it is La Yeska versus the Cobra versus Demonito versus Lily.
Wow.
The Feltel 4-Way match.
Wow.
Did Saka got snubbed?
Oh, I mean, yeah. So I do appreciate that Mr. Iguana and La Yeska are both currently booked for Mayhem Mania. I love that. So
That's a
and
scary
also
image right there.
yeah, that is Sorg, that is terrifying. And also, yeah, we have some more Vision representation in Space Jail. Jesse is sending Mr. Logan Paul.
Oof.
Space Jail.
Can you send his brother too?
Oh God.
Maybe he's
You know
in the
what,
box.
Sorg? I'm going to allow it. I'm going to. They're going to share. They're going to share a cell.
What if he's in the box?
Oh, God.
Point of order on this, please.
You know what? Logan and Jake Paul are now sharing a cell in Space Jail.
If one of them is in the box, may I request that the match then become an in-a-box match? I know we don't do stipulations, but the box still has to be in the ring at some point.
So, are all three of them in one box, or are they
No,
all in a separate
no,
box?
it's a separate box. I'm not going to make.
Technically, aren't they all in a box because it is the squared circle?
No, this is true, but I want to make sure the box in the squared circle box is represented.
Aren't we all just in a box of emotion?
What if
Tony,
Bart Gunn?
if
what
you
Bart
don't
Gunn's in the
think that this box is going to get representation on Mayhem Mania, you haven't been watching the show for very long.
Apologies.
Yeah,
I've only been a guest for 2.5, 3 years now.
I know. I mean, every year somehow Bart Gunn gets brought up.
Whoa!
Hey,
it's too early.
We do not have to invoke that yet. We don't have to invoke the Bart Gunn clause yet.
Butterbean in a box.
Jelly
roll
guys,
in a box.
we need. So let's break down round 2. I'm going to just make 2 quick adjustments here because still on the supercard, MDMA got you feeling like a champion. Javon Evans versus Ilya Dragunov, booked by Los Tonios. Zaruka versus Bay Lyra, booked by El Luca, both 2 weeks in. So
one more, right?
Here we go. This is when the hurt feelings can potentially come in. Riz has booked El Grande Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande Americano and Ludwig Kaiser. Jesse has booked a Feltel 4-way. Layeska versus Demonito versus Lily versus the Cobra. Let's see. Royce Keys versus Obafemi. Now, lasting 1 week. Props to Keith Hott for putting a good match out there. T-Pop tried to book Mr. Iguana versus Pittsburgh's own Shinsuke Nakamura and Sorg Alex Karsdom, which I believe we are now lovingly called being AK'd.
Mm-hmm.
And Sorg added Kit Wilson to that match. And let's see. We also have Rhea versus Matt Cardona, booked by Allison Moore, surviving another week. And Vikingo versus Sami Zayn versus The Box, booked by Tony Kincaid. And that is Mayhem Mania round 2.
So Hardy's and Bellas was X'd out, right?
Hardy's and Bellas was crossed out.
And
Drew versus El Macias was crossed out.
Okay, just catching up on my graphics. Great. On that note,
let's be clear before we move on. Sorry, I'll stop grabbing the mic. I swear to God. If the box ends up with because there's no air holes, I still believe that Vikino and Sami Zayn can have a good match with the box.
100%.
Okay.
So
the box can still win.
I know they could. Easily.
And that has been Mayhem Mania. Oh, loop. There you go. Anyway, so with that, first of all, a shout out to our friends Slice on Broadway. We've been providing
another pie,
pepperoni pizza for the Perfect Pepperoni podcast. What? But it's Monday and they're closed. So happy President's Day. Check them out, sliceonbroadway.com.
Happy Jack Tunney Day.
Great supporters. And of course, they got a new restaurant. Rick has got a new Italian restaurant over in Carnegie, right next door to the Slice on Broadway. So easy to find it. And I don't even have to remember the name. Just look for Slice in Carnegie, PA. Let's get into. We'll see how they pronounce it, Mike. What did you guys learn from wrestling this week? Chat room, please chime in. Riz, I'd like you to go first.
I learned that. Well, you came in with me first.
You look sleepy. I didn't know how much longer you're going to last.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good, Sorg.
Okay.
I learned that. I think I keep learning every time this happens that just be a good person, and nobody would, like you don't have to. Don't be a dick to people, especially in professional wrestling.
Are we talking about
'Cause
nationally or locally?
everything, Zorg, all matters.
Globally. Sorg, he's in
Globally.
space. He means intergalactic.
That's right.
Intergalactic space jail. Like again, space jail was broken out of a little bit ago. So yeah, don't be a dick to people. That's what I learned.
All right. Cool. Mad Mike, what'd you learn?
Sorry, I'm distracted by my cat maybe jumping into my son's ball pit, and that's going to be a fun adventure. Okay, what have I learned from wrestling this week? I learned that I can't even, if I can't get the Iconics back in WWE, I can't even get them to have their return pop televised because Tony Khan hates me.
Yeah, apparently.
That's what I learned.
That's why he did it. It wasn't because of
you know what? It wouldn't be the first time an entire company took out their revenge on me first.
This is true too. T-Pop.
Actually, I think it'd be the third time at this point.
T-Pop, what'd you learn?
This week. Anyway, this week I learned that AAA TV is bringing back telenovela type wrestling, as they had a segment with Mini Vikingo in the hospital with his crying mother.
Oh my God!
After he was attacked a few weeks ago by Omos and Elio del Vikingo, and he had the neck brace on and everything, and he was just laying there. He was so distraught because he didn't understand why Elio del Vikingo attacked him, and it's just. I love what they're doing with the production stuff on stuff like that.
You just sold AAA to me.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna have to go back and watch. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, tremendous. Tony, what'd you learn?
I learned one major thing, but Riz did remind me to remind everyone to not be dicks outside of the entertainment aspect of pro wrestling. When you use the negative aspects, I don't like everyone in the industry, but I don't pray for anyone's downfall because karma is a bitch and undefeated. And if you are going to run your mouth when you are a backyarder with just a fancy little logo, best believe someone's going to clap back at you. And that's my comment on that. My real thing that I learned this week was that MJF is based as fuck. His interview with Chris Van Vliet, which was last week, I don't care. I wasn't here last week. I'm going to talk about it.
I just watched it. I just listened to it a couple days ago. So
okay.
Hey, whenever you learn something, that's when you learn
it. This man's opinions on pro wrestling as an art form, you cannot tell me that this kid is not. He's not even a kid anymore. He is a top 5 in the world, pound for pound pro wrestler. And he gets the business. And he gets never burn bridges, talk big about your opponents and make yourself look good. And the best part about it is he keeps it to the point where the top comment on every clip I ever see of him is he working or not? And the fact that we don't know and will never know is why he is the best of my generation to do it.
Fantastic.
I love that guy.
Fantastic. From the chat room, we have...
I just learned that the AAA championship is in 2K26.
Of course it is.
That's awesome.
Of course it is.
But Dom came out holding both belts on the graphic. I'm like, that's dope. That's dope as hell.
Jesse learned so many promo codes, and I will also tell you that you made me do it. If you use the code DILDO at indiewrestling.network, you will get 25% off. New and returning customers and existing customers, by the way. All caps, no plural.
Be right back.
Right back. Just going to type that in there now.
One.
Yeah.
Wheels learned WWE 2K26 is going to be lit this year.
I can't wait.
That's very good.
Jesse says, I don't think it's what he learned, but why be a dick when you can be a dodo? Okay.
That's very true.
Okay,
Very
that feels.
You know why? Dildos are useful. Dildos serve a purpose.
And the man who is a dick in Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling has been useful in about a decade and a half. So
Pretty much.
All right. On that note, manifesting baby. What did I learn this week? What? I'm sorry. I'm still catching up with this. I learned I'm doing a wrestling show in a couple of months. And we're learning a lot.
Couple weeks, Sorg.
What?
Couple weeks.
I mean, a couple weeks. April 1st. It's like
that's a couple weeks.
It's over a month out, right?
Okay, not a couple months.
Oh, it's like 5
Not
weeks.
that far
Isn't it?
away.
Oh no, it's like 5
Yeah.
weeks. Oh no, what have I done myself?
What did you do?
Not that far away.
Oh
Sorg,
man, I should probably
it's sooner
announce some
than
talent.
WrestleMania.
I should probably announce some talent, huh? You know what? We're late in the show. If you're this late, I will reveal. I won't be putting this out public until we do the promo video on this. But I will give you at least one of these. If you're you know what? I should actually announce this on Patreon. I should really fuck with people. You know what?
Make them work.
We're gonna announce on Patreon the first talent announcement of who's going to be on this, which I think we're going to announce probably this time next week. So that's going to happen. I did learn from this week. It is. I appreciate when a company does things right. We talk about, you kind of alluded to one that kind of does things shitty, and it's pretty bad when a promoter from another company is calling you out on your own fucking post. This is a Pittsburgh drama thing. Also, God, we have so much fucking wrestling drama in Pittsburgh, but I talk to other people, and it's just like, I don't know if it's sadder or not other places. I learned in a response to somebody who messaged me about another situation. They kind of messaged me somebody else that was doing something stupid, and they're like, we got to like shut these guys down. And I'm like, no, let them fucking flail in public. They're going to get an air sucker. Somebody else is going to learn a lesson, and somebody else is going to grow from it. Like so many of you guys out there have, like if there wasn't the shitty promotions, one thing, it's not going to make the, good promotions look better. That's a bad statement. Strike that, reverse it, edit it out. But don't, unless they are actively hurting somebody, which I think some of them might be, and you have something on that, like, just worry about your own shit. Okay. I'm getting really, really tired about, and thankfully I didn't see it this time, when people are more fired up about what somebody else is doing and not worrying so much about selling tickets to their own show. Okay, or the show that they are on. This is something that pisses me off to no end when I see people start blowing up about this. You know how you flush out these other assholes doing shitty shows? Make sure everybody fucking knows about your good show.
Like, do good shows.
Do good shows. Make sure you're doing a good show. Make sure you're telling everybody what good show it is that you're on, and make sure you fucking deliver a good show. And that's everything from your part, from putting the ring together, from having a match, to being the video guy, to all that kind of stuff, and to being the promoter, et cetera, down the line, the ticket taker. Yeah, sure, the ticket taker. Fuck. I hope if you're taking tickets, you fucking have pride in the show that you're taking tickets for. Unless you're the promoter's wife or something. That might be a thing too. But anyways, like that experience. I think a lot of people that showed up to a sold out show in Irwin, PA this past weekend are going to fucking come back because they had a good time, because it was a good damn show. I feel like you see that with what's been happening with your Enjoy Wrestlings, with your 880s, RWA. God, they've been doing it for 18 years. Is that where we're at now? And they fucking deliver, and that crowd is into it. Okay? Monthly. You know how fucking hard that is? I've seen promoters burn out doing monthly. I see promoters almost burn out doing 4. It's and by God, what are we doing with a weekly show? But we fucking pull it off, and people, and we get moments. We get our My Way moments. that T-Pop is gonna make some cool shit with. We get that kind of shit going on, and that's how you do. You know how you get rid of bad promotions? Fucking drown them out with quality and noise. That's what you fucking do. And also remember the promo code DILDO at indiewrestling.network for 25% off. And guys, this has been your Wrestling Mayhem show. Tony Kincaid gonna get all the pie on Saturday.
No, wait,
show up.
I thought we moved past
yes,
this. We moved past this.
No, we got a callback. I got a callback.
Maybe it's the Rock. Maybe it's the Rock's kind of pie.
No, let's not do that pie.
All kinds of pie in West Newton. Small pies, big pies, some as big as your head. Also, Top Rope Tabletop. You had a great time at Sengawa Project, a great panel up there where you guys talk about the ins and outs of the Top Rope Tabletop. Please, I invite you guys to go check out that video over on IndieWrestling.US's YouTube page. Fell off my shoulder.
That's because he's got to train.
Yes.
He's booked.
Yeah, he's I'm booked, pal.
The Feltel 4-way. That's the thing.
Yes, exactly. I'm thinking about pie. Now I'm getting nauseous. I don't know what's happening here. So just remember,
I just got it.
What?
Yeah. Feltel 4-way.
Kensor.
The Feltel 4-way.
There you go. Thank you, T-Pop, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Mad Mike, for presiding over Mayhem Mania. Thank you, Riz, and thank you, everybody, for showing up on a Monday night out of nowhere. I will be going to Indianapolis, so looking for Pat McAfee when I'm not working up at Purdue on my job on Wednesday. So,
he's in space jail.
He is.
He's in space jail.
I'm gonna get off the plane and be like, Pat McAfee, you're in space jail. It's gonna be. They want to get some looks at the Indianapolis airport. Anyways, at Sorgatron, if you want to see anything that we're posting with those kind of travels and what's going on there. And of course, we got Thursday night fights coming up this Thursday. It's going to be free and live in Pittsburgh on IndieWrestling.live, as well as RWA's Fury and VCW will be Sunday with the big cage match going on there. IndieWrestling.live. You can see all the shows already posted there, so you can see what's coming up and so much more. Thank you guys, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.